What is going on, Meta fam? We got some breaking news. That is right. You can just hear the tone of my voice. Today is going to be a great, fantastic video. So, first thing is first, Junk Savvy comes out here with the breaking news post confirmed. MMTLP shareholders have validated 194% of Tradestation's allocated registered stock certificates. Tradestation's official allocation for AST is 122,622 shares. Shareholders validated 237,927 and counting. Yes. And down here is the survey. And there's a lot of information on this survey here. But I just want to skip down here to the bottom kind of. MMTLP Tradestation AST bulk certificate is the 122,622. MMTLP Tradestation shares here at book entry 122,222, and here you can see MMTLP Tradestation verified survey shares not at AST 115,705. Wow. And all data as 11:24 a.m. CST time, January 3rd. Survey shares reported from 74 financial institutions. And these are the total verified shares, 237,927. So, guys, what does that mean? John Berta says, don't forget, AST has filled up all allocation for Tradestation with the exception of 400 shares. Everyone else has an IOU, basically. So, that's what this means here. The bulk certificate allotment is 122,622. The book entry AST 122,222. There's 400 shares left that Tradestation can send over from them to AST. That is huge. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm talking to two individuals from my video yesterday. They messaged me on Twitter. One individual just messaged me literally before I'm on here doing the video. I forwarded all the information over to Mmtlp. He is going to make sure Junk Savvy and they get that information and put that into the sheet. Sent me the screenshot, sent me all the information. So yeah, like I said, my information's in this too for Tradestation. And I have another individual working on his stuff as well. And he should have that to me in the next few days, getting the screenshots for proof and all that as well. And yeah, they are in the process of moving to AST. But if there's only 400 shares left, that can't happen. That cannot happen. So it's going to be very interesting what these shareholders are told when their shares can't go. It's like, sorry, we can't send them. So exciting stuff. Meta News did a post here. We just confirmed there's an overaged counterfeit shares in MMTLP. MMTLP shareholders have validated 194% of Tradestation's allocated registered stock certificates, meaning Tradestation doesn't have enough shares for their customers to be transferred over to AST. Recently, Tradestation told their customers they can no longer transfer their shares over to AST due to NBH certificate that Tradestation received excluded large number of NBH shares that have been lent to other broker dealers. Oh, who cares, Tradestation, because you are responsible. You had your lenders out there, whoever you were protecting in this, and you let them sell those shares on your brokerage firm. That is now your responsibility. My shares are over in AST. I got my certificate from AST, the paper, not certificate, but the actual paper saying it's book entered in there, and I can confirm it on the AST website. Like I said, exciting news here. I am just thrilled. Mmtlp here had this out earlier today. He says as of 1 p.m., the report he was working on. Guys, this is the information. The person just sent me his info, did a fantastic job. He basically just screenshotted these 5 questions here. Your screenshot of Tradestation position, your name, your email, permission to share the information internally. Like I said, that information, guys, will just stay internally. It will not be shared out here. Your personal info will not be shared out in the open public. It'll just be used to be put in these charts here for the overall totals. Like I said, my information is in these overall totals as well. And are you in AST? Yes, no, or in the process. So person just screenshotted this, filled his information in. took a picture on his desktop or laptop computer, and boom, we got him verified in. I'm sure that'll be updated in the next round of updates when Iron Man and them and Junk Savvy confirms all this. So exciting stuff. And man, I thought this was going to be the breaking news right here. That's right. The breaking news is not over. This is the second part of the breaking news. Wise guys, Johnny Tobacco back at it again. Boy, oh boy, it just keeps getting better. Man. Woo! Got to take a breather because you get the breaking news, but we got two breaking newses. So Johnny Tobacco says, just verified, for anyone saying shorting and naked shorting isn't the problem, stop it. Below you will see 12/8. There were 15.4 million shares borrowed. Most lenders of those shares are currently naked short the NBH dividend. Also, if you borrow, then you must be short. Next. And tagged Junk Savvy, Drew here, Mark Basile, John Berta, Patrick Byrne, Busy Brands, and Anthony Asset there. And here, check out on 12/8. Let me deactivate the camera here so y'all can see this. Sorry, guys. Deactivate. There we go. So here's a screenshot. Check out on 12/8. Any shares on 12/8 are naked short, FTR, the NBH dividend. And here you can see them right here. The QSIP number here, 12/8. 15.402 million shares. Boom. So there you can see it. Thank you again, Johnny Tobacco, for your continued support, getting this information out here. And yes, Iron Man 8 did a post on this and said, you got a real problem on your hands at Fidelity. Did you sell more than 21 million MMTLP to your clients? I hope not. Your market maker put you in a very bad place. Resolve MMTLP now. Yeah, so will Fidelity be the next broker that we get the verified information on? And I could, if they start up a Fidelity thing, I will let you know. Right now, it's just pounding the Tradestation deal because it definitely seems like the Tradestation deal, like I said, it's busted. It's busted. And it's even going to be more busted because the more this gets out there, more people's going to be giving information and confirmed, verified information. So, as I said in yesterday's video, if you are not a part of that spreadsheet here, let me go to Iron Man Apes. If you're not a part of the spreadsheet here, contact me. You can email me. You can comment me, message me here on Twitter at TerryZ247, or message Iron Man Ape or Junk Savvy. If you are a Tradestation shareholder, it doesn't matter if you're an AST or you still have your shares in Tradestation. Like I said, we just got to verify a screenshot or a picture from Tradestation, your statement, if it shows it was sent over to the transfer agent, which is what mine says. Or you can take a picture of your AST paper to confirm they're there. So either way, only Tradestation right now, guys. If other brokerages are going to be done the same way as Tradestation, I will keep you updated. But for now, only Tradestation holders. Please message me if you're not part of the spreadsheet. All right. Here is the good one. Dr. Stunk had this tweet out, I believe it was December 9th, literally the day of the U3 halt. He took a video here of I believe it was the level 2 data. He says MMTLP limit orders were up to 4,250, and now they would be 10,000 plus easily. Shorts must cover. And this here is what I believe FINRA. Let me see if I can get this bigger. There. I believe this is exactly what FINRA was seeing. I mean, just look here, guys. People here, $137 up to $200 here. People, you know, this person had 3,000 shares to sell at $180, guys. People had, you know, they were not going to get shares cheap. They were not going to get shares cheap. I mean, look down here at this one. There was a person selling 30,278 shares for $300. There was someone down here for 16,917 shares at $250. $275 a share at 6,200 shares. $280, a person was selling 5,100 shares. But this big one down here about ready to come up. Yeah, right here. $500 a share. This person would sell 21,572. Guys, they freaking seen And it just keeps going. Look at the $1,000 a share here. This person here had 10,000 shares. He was going to sell at $950 per share. $900 a share. This person had over 11,000 shares to sell. They seen these numbers and they literally crapped their pants. That is what it was, because they knew how many shares they were going to need, and they saw the price. Look at this down here, guys. There was he zooms in on it. Look at this here. There was a person here at 2,000. He has 3,800 shares selling him at 2,000 apiece. Person here at over 3,100 shares selling at 1,555 a share. 7,000 shares at 1,420 each. Down here, person with 4,000 shares, $4,000 per share had 200. Look at these here, 3,000 a share. He had 6,000. Guys, could you imagine what the shorts would have felt if FINRA didn't step in and save the day? This is what FINRA saw, and they said, we cannot let this happen, because there would have been so many just collapses and hedge funds, just bankruptcies all over the place. It would have been a crazy, crazy 2 days of trading of shorts covering if FINRA would have put out all shorts must cover. They saw this data here, and they're like, we cannot let this happen, because the system probably would have collapsed if they would have been forced to pay those prices to cover that short position. So, with that said, I am super excited. If you cannot tell by the tone of my voice, the excitement, it feels like we're getting even closer. I say this almost every video, but man, there is breaking news every day, and the Tradestation could be the first. Like I said, well, now it is the first brokerage confirmed. So, with this information, I'm sure it's going to get sent over to the congressman, the 80-some people that have signed, and they're going to get this information. Will this be enough to get a subpoena? Will they have a judge and order a subpoena to force over the blue sheet data? Will that happen? Fingers crossed, guys. Maybe it will. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Love and appreciate every single one of you all. Peace.